Yo, what is up guys, Huahwi here, and today I'm going to show you how to make my customized texture pack edit thing that, all of you guys want. And this is a 64 by 64 texture pack. It is mainly a mixture of Redcraft and Deathscape's blocks and other textures, but it's a mix of all these right here. So there's going to be links in the description on all of these texture packs and where to download them. And the first one we have Deathscape 64x 2.5 1.8 Redcraft Smooth Realism 64x version 0.2.0. This should be the latest version as of today. A Bag of Shred mix. Faithful 32, good old Faithful 32. Sphax Pure Beauty Craft 64x MC18, I think is 1.8, the latest version. Halcyon Days version 1.2, 1.6 to 1.7, and Other. Now, Other is going to be in the description below. You guys are going to have to download this. These are textures where I'm not sure where I got them from, like the Soul Sand. This is 64 by 64. This is actually from Redcraft Default Realism. I've just put it here so it'll be faster for you guys to, just mix in. And this is actually from my Redcraft 64x Default Realism. So this is just, and the rest is just, yeah. This is from Sphax, and I edit the color a little bit. So I don't want to show you guys how to edit colors, and I think this color looks nice. I add a little bit of contrast and a little saturation, so it makes the fire, look hot and alive. Okay, and I actually darkened the cobblestone, and this is from Redcraft Smooth Realism cobblestone, and this netherrack. I don't know where it's from, but it's like a cobblestone, and someone changed the color to this reddish burgundy, kind of like a dark, nice, sort of saturated red, and I like it. It looks good. So these are blocks or textures where I don't really know where I got it from, and just a few textures that make things a lot easier for me or for you to mix. And the GUI, I edit the GUI to my own liking. Lots of mixtures, color edits, and it's nice. It's very nice. And the icons, the crosshair, I'm not gonna make a video teaching you how to do it, but it's pretty easy. You just need GIMP or Photoshop, any editing software that has a transparent background, and you can edit this crosshair to your own liking. You can't do it in Paint, I don't think. Most likely not, because there's a white background. You need a photo editing program that allows a transparent background. Anyways, all of this you need to download. It's gonna be in the description. It's called Other. Once you open it, drag out all three files. Bam, you have all three here. So a texture pack consists of an assets folder, a basic texture pack. For the most part, you mainly need an assets folder, pack.mc meta, and pack. Now, you can put any picture for pack. MC pack.mc meta is just the description of the pack, and you can edit it here. It says customized by Huahwi, but you could put like whatever you like. I don't mind, it's whatever. And assets. So what we're gonna do is make an assets folder. So right here, this is your texture pack right here. To make this into a WinRAR file, you just drag all three of these, send to compressed folder, and I don't know why I was unable to do that, but I think it's because there's nothing in the assets folder. Okay, so open the assets folder. I'm gonna create a new folder, and it's going to be called Minecraft, because once I open the assets folder on my texture pack, there's a Minecraft folder, and then there's MC Patcher and textures, and that's your texture pack. So MC Patcher and textures. MC Patcher, you need MC Patcher or Optifine for these customized colors to work. And here we go. Okay, first thing, we're gonna do the MC Patcher. MC Patcher, really easy. It's from Halcyon Days. All you have to do is drag out the MC Patcher folder, and I'll just run it down real quick. Assets, Minecraft, MC Patcher. Drag it out. It's going to, and just make a folder, name the same thing right next to it, so it'll just be much more organized for you and for me. Open the MC Patcher. You're gonna delete CTM. They're just connected textures. I don't use any textures from Halcyon Days. Delete CTM folder and delete color.properties. Well, you know what? We'll just delete color map. So delete everything from the Halcyon Days MC Patcher folder except for light map and sky. Now move this MC Patcher into this. Now the right side is the texture pack. It's gonna be the texture pack. Alright, so keep things organized. All right. Now, after that, after Halcyon Days MC Patcher, go to the other folder. Drag it out from the WinRAR file and go to MC Patcher. And what you're going to do is open the color map. This is from Halcyon Days, but I edit the color a little bit. It looks a lot more natural when it comes to the sky. Okay, so other MC Patcher, and we're going to open the MC Patcher on the right too, and then we're going to add the color map to the MC Patcher folder. So now we got the color map with the sky texture, the light map didn't change anything, and the sky didn't change anything. And this is all from Halcyon Days. All right, now go back to the Minecraft. This is mainly the texture pack we're working on. I'm going to add everything here. We're going to need a texture folder, right? We saw that there's a textures folder from this, assets, Minecraft, MC Patcher, and textures. Now textures has everything you need. The blocks, color map, effect, all this. Now we're actually starting from scratch. So we open the textures, there's nothing here. All right, gonna make this smaller, get things a little bit organized. Hopefully I can finish this within a 10-minute range. Okay, so Deathscape on top, drag it out. Only drag out, whoops, let me just move this here. Only drag out the blocks, environment, and models from Deathscape. Now after you drag these 3 folders, I'm just gonna show you, maybe if you don't know assets, Minecraft, if you don't know how to find it, textures, drag out the blocks, environment, models. All right, now we're gonna go quick. All right, so after you open the Deathscape folder and dragged out the blocks folder, environment folder, and the models folder, you're gonna have to open the blocks folder, search on the top right there for iron bars. We're gonna drag that out, and the obsidian block. Now we're gonna click X. We're gonna go back, and we're gonna go to the environment folder, delete the clouds, moon phases, and the sun. All right, now we're gonna go back, models, armor, we're gonna delete diamond, gold, iron, and that's it. So iron, goodbye, diamond and gold, goodbye, and all you're gonna have left is chainmail, layer 1 and layer 2, and the leather, the 4 layers of leather armor. Okay, good. All right, so now that we have the obsidian iron bars out here, we're going to go to Redcraft. Redcraft, drag out the blocks. Let me just change this to medium icons. You know what? Let's make it large icons. You're gonna drag out the blocks folder, the color map, environment, items, map, misc, and models. Now the blocks, we're going to drag the iron bars and obsidian into the blocks in Redcraft Smooth Realism. Do this for the next one conflicts, or just move and replace and move and replace. So now we got that from Deathscape. Okay, we're gonna open back the Deathscape, open back the blocks from Deathscape, and we're gonna select all the blocks from Redcraft with the 2 textures, the obsidian and iron bars are from Deathscape. We have it all here in this blocks folder. Select all, drag it all in there. Fastest way, click this check mark, do this for the next 242 conflicts, and move and replace. All right, so now this folder, which is right here, there's nothing here. We're going to delete the blocks folder, and we're going to move the blocks folder to Redcraft. So we're going to put everything down as we go along. So all these folders are going to move down as we go along. Now the Deathscape, still the environment, the stuff we deleted. Okay, now Redcraft, environment. We're going to drag the rain and the snow to the Redcraft. Move and replace. Bam. So now we got the rain and snow from Deathscape, and the rest is Redcraft sun and moon phases. And I'm gonna go back, and that's it for Deathscape. Deathscape is all gone. There's nothing left. Oh, wait, armor. Forgot about the armor. Now the armor, models, armor from Redcraft. Okay, all we're gonna do is drag the ones from Deathscape to the ones from Redcraft. And now we have chain, diamond, chain from Deathscape, and this from Redcraft, this from Redcraft, and that from Deathscape. All right, now there should be nothing left in the Deathscape folder. Okay, it's complete empty. You can delete this Deathscape folder. Deathscape, it's gone. It's mixed into Redcraft right now. We got the awesome blocks and stuff. Okay, great. Now we're gonna open Redcraft Smooth Realism again. Items. The only item you're dragging out is the arrow from Redcraft. Map. Drag the entire folder from Redcraft Smoothalism right here to here. Misc. Drag everything out. And the models, we already finished the models. Alright, great. Now, we're going to go to a bag of shred. A bag of shred, all you have to drag out from a bag of shred is particle. This is the star particles that you all ask for and where it's from. It's from a bag of shred mix. It's going to be in the description. All these texture packs are going to be in the description below. So drag out the entire particle folder. That's the only thing we need from a bag of shred mix. So what we're going to do is move everything down. Now, Redcraft, we're going to move it all to a bag of shred mix. Not into the particle folder, just to a bag of shred mix. Refresh, okay. So now Redcraft has nothing in it. So we moved everything down to a bag of shred mix. And now we're going to drag out some textures from Faithful. Faithful. Blocks, effect, font, misc, painting. Painting, drag the entire folder. Misc, drag out the entire folder. You can actually delete the underwater. Delete the underwater from here too, because we're going to replace that later anyway. So misc. All you're taking out is force field. I don't know what this texture is for, but we're going to move the force field to the misc in a bag of shred mix. And now Faithful has no misc. Misc is already replaced into the texture pack thing we're working on right here. And we're going to go back to a bag of shred mix. We're going to move the font there. We're going to move the painting there. Effect is only dither in there. And I'm going to move the effect there. Now blocks, we're going to move this somewhere over here, okay? We're going to do this at the end. I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do at the end. This texture pack is very specific. Alright, so Faithful 32 pack should only have blocks now. Everything else has been moved to the bag of shred mix. And we're just going to move it down, rename it to whatever. Texture pack. I'm working on. This is where all the files are. Now, Sphax. 64x, all you're gonna do is drag out blocks. The only blocks is cake bottom, cake inner, cake side, cake top, sponge, sponge wet. Items. The only item you will need is the stone sword. So just drag the stone sword out. You can just select all, delete it, and just put the stone sword back. So now the items from Sphax is just the stone sword, okay? You know what we're going to do? Drag it in. We're going to drag in the stone sword to the items. And we're going to drag the blocks from Sphax. This is all the blocks I need to the texture pack I'm working on. Move and replace, move and replace, move and replace, move and replace. Or you could just click on the bottom, check, do this for all conflicts. Move and replace. Alright, so Sphax has nothing in the blocks now, nothing in the items. Now we can delete this Sphax folder. Bam. That's the textures I got from Sphax. I'm gonna move it down. Halcyon Days. Done. We already did that in the beginning. Now we have other. It's gonna be a little bit interesting here. First, we're going to drag the entity into texture pack I'm working on. Not into any folder, just to the texture pack I'm working on. There's your entities. GUI. There we have it. Now items. Items, I forgot. Okay. Items, we actually needed the items from Deathscape. Assets, Minecraft, so open back Deathscape. I forgot about this part. I do apologize, but we're just gonna have to drag out all of the items. And the only items I have here in the texture pack I'm working on is just these two. So we're going to delete this. And it's Deathscape. Okay, Deathscape items, all of it, put it in here, texture pack I'm working on, and then the arrow from Redcraft and the stone sword from Sphax. We're gonna put it in there. Items. Bam. Move and replace, move and replace. So now all of these items are from Deathscape except for the arrow, it's from Redcraft, and the stone swords from Sphax. Now go back to other items. Select all of it. Now this is from Redcraft, but I customized the colors. It's pretty simple edit, basic edit. Carrot on a stick, don't know what it's from, but it looks good. I also made it black and added a little red tip on it. It's going to be in the others folder. In the swords, I added it. I don't know if you like it, but it's there. The melons, I have no idea where I got it from, but it looks a lot better than the Deathscape melons. And these heads are, I centered them because I don't know where I got them from neither. So select all, Control A, or just drag all of it and move it to the texture pack I'm working on. Items folder. Bam. Do this for the next 17 conflicts. Move them in place. There we have it. We have all items. See, everything's from Deathscape except for the bow. Got the carrot and the stick there. The diamond sword and the black rod. And yeah, the skulls are there. Looks a lot better. Stone sword from Sphax. I don't know. This is just my thing. I don't have the stone sword that looks like this. I'm sorry, guys. I lost it. Lost the textures for that, but you guys will like this. I like it. I've been using this Sphax stone sword for a very long time, since the beginning I first started playing, because it just looks so badass. Alright, so on the others folder, the items is empty. We're gonna delete it, and we have a few blocks, so we're gonna go back to the blocks folder on the texture pack I'm working on, and the blocks from others. And I already told you what these are. Don't know where I got them from. Edited some of the colors. Select all. Drag it. Do this for the next 30 conflicts. Bam. Now we're gonna go back. Others folder. Blocks is empty because we just replaced it. At the texture pack I'm working on, MC Patcher, I already did that in the beginning, I believe. And Misk. So we're gonna go back to texture pack I'm working on. Misk. Now this is the underwater. It's not black. It is transparent, but for some reason it shows as black. And we're gonna move both of this. Oh, we already got the force field. The force field's from, don't know why I have it here, but the force field's from Faithful 32. Okay, so I'm gonna have to delete that. On the water, bam. Misk is now done. Alright, so the other folder should be empty now. Okay, other folder is gone. Misk is finished. And what is this? Oh, this is okay. Alright. This was this folder. The texture, okay, forget it. These are textures. We're gonna rename it now to textures. And right here, this is actually the texture pack I'm working on, but we're gonna put this folder in here very soon because we're not finished yet. So remember this, Faithful 32 pack, the blocks. Now, some of these textures are not updated for 1.8, such as, you know, the new stones and the new this stuff, Prismarine, and there's just a lot of stuff that hasn't been updated to 1.8 on Redcraft and Deathscape and all these other texture packs. So I actually use a few of these 32x textures. It might look a little off sometimes, but you know, this is the best we can do because there's no 64 pixel textures from Redcraft 1.8 when it comes to these new 1.8 blocks. So I renamed textures pack I'm working on. You know, I don't want to get you guys confused. This is textures I'm working on, or whatever you guys would want to name it. We're going to open to the blocks. This is the Faithful 32 blocks. And we're going to drag all of the blocks from textures I'm working on to Faithful. Now this is going to replace all 350 textures that's from Faithful that are from this texture pack I'm working on. And what this does is it'll leave the blocks that I don't have in this texture pack. Like these are the 1.8 blocks, you see. I have it now, but it's 32 pixels, which is absolutely a-okay. And also the Prismarine's gonna be here, but you know, it's fine. It's gonna look good. Don't worry about it. Refresh it. I'm gonna maximize it. Just double check a little bit here. Yep, we're good. We are good. Got the water. Water still? Oh, hold on. Okay, so there's water from Faithful that I forgot to delete. Alright, so I'm not sure what I did, but the only water files you need is waterflow png.mc meta, water still, and waterstill.png.mc meta. 4 water files. Ignore the water lily. And the other files, I think there might be 2 more that are here. You're going to have to delete. Okay. Anyways, so this is all the textures. So what we've done is we've dragged all of the textures we were working on to the Faithful 32 pack, and these are all of our blocks now, with a few Faithful 32 blocks because of the 1.8 update and these texture pack makers that didn't update their texture packs. So the textures that I'm working on folder, which is this, I renamed it to textures because we're pretty much finished. It's going to be empty because we just dragged it over, so we're just going to delete this and drag it back. Alright, so now there's nothing at Faithful 32, so we're going to delete that, and we're going to refresh this. So now there's our textures folder. We got the blocks, bedrock. Ooh, okay, we forgot one texture. We're going to delete the bedrock. In my opinion, it doesn't really fit with the texture pack. We're going to open back Devscape. You know, there are a few mistakes here and there, but you know, I'm fixing it. I didn't prepare this 100%, you know, texture by texture. We're gonna get the bedrock from Devscape and put it here. Okay, so now we got some better bedrock. So this is why we double check our textures. It's gonna be the exact texture pack that I have updated to 1.8. And also, here we go. I forgot about this. Okay, so double plant. We're going to type double plants. You know what? Double plant underscore grass. And we're going to delete these 2. Double plant grass bottom and top. And what we're going to do is we're going to have to get it back from Faithful, because I replaced Faithful's blocks, and we're going to look for double DDD. Trust me, this looks a lot better. We have to do this. Double plant. Pretty sure the GR is grass, top and bottom. Let me just drag this out. Double plant, grass, bottom, double plant, grass, top. There we go. Go back to textures, blocks, and we're going to replace the double plant that we got from Faithful to the Devscape one, and we already deleted it. So, alright. Let me just scroll down real quick. See the obsidian from Devscape. Glowstone. Ooh, here we go. Now, if you like the glowstone from Redcraft 64X Smooth Realism, you can keep that there, but for PvP, I don't know why. It's just go back to Devscape if you want this. The glowstone from Devscape just looks very clean, and I like it, even though it's a little bit orange. Glowstone, it looks like that. But this is, you know, your preference. You don't have to replace this, but if you want the glowstone that I use, it's from Devscape. Alright, we're good. Fix the bedrock, double plant. Podzil. Okay, we're going to delete the 2 dirt underscore Podzil, side and top. And we're going to get it back from Faithful. This is a 32X, but it looks a lot better, I'd say. It'll match up with the other textures. There we go, side and top. Gonna drag it in here. There we have it. Now we're gonna just refix that. I'm gonna go down, and I think everything's looking good. All right. Okay. All right. Bam. Finish the blocks. Color map. This is actually default color map, but just get it from Redcraft. It's the same thing as default color map, pretty sure. Effect. Only did there. Entities. We already did that. I just made a download for that environment. We're good. Font is from Faithful, so GUI already, it's on the download link for other. Items, it's got the bow. Cake. Alright, so we're gonna delete the cake in the items. Sphax. We have to replace it with the Sphax cake because this looks better, in my opinion. Items. Cake from Sphax. There we go. Now it matches when you're holding it and when you place it down. Bam. Cake replaced on items. Got the new carrot. Got my swords. Glowstone. Okay, if you guys want a more yellowish glowstone, I'm gonna add this to the other folder. Now this, I just changed the color myself and I forgot to add it into the others folder. Glowstone dust. See, it's more yellow. I think it's better. We're gonna replace it, and I'm going to add this. You know what? I'm just gonna add it to the others folder real quick before I forget, so you guys can have it once you download it and replace it yourself. All right, there we go, and we're gonna put it back. Yeah, I think it looks better. But the glowstone's actually a little orange from Deathscape, but you know, that's okay. We got the new melons. Sword. Everything looks good. Skulls are great. And stone sword from Sphax. Alright. Items completed. Map is from Redcraft. Completed. This stuff is completed. Let me just double check the underwater. Yeah, completed. Models were good. Redcraft and Deathscape. Painting. Faithful 32, particles, a bag of shred mix. Now let me just compare this new texture pack to to the original version. How many photos we have? Blocks. Whoop, let me just move this here. Blocks, color map, effect, entity, environment, font, GUI, items, map, misc, models, painting, particle. Done. Just like that. Now, remember this? Remember these three we started with? This is the texture pack. Assets, Minecraft, textures. It's empty. We're going to delete it. Since this is the textures. Bam. There we go. So now you have assets, Minecraft, MC Patcher, textures. The textures is pretty much your texture pack. And this MC Patcher you need to Optifine. Make sure custom colors is on for color map. To work, custom colors, Optifine setting on, or MC Patcher, custom colors on. Light map, same thing. Sky, you need custom sky to be on, and 8 render distance or higher. There we have it. Pack, all three, drag it, right click, send to, compressed. This makes it a WinRAR file, and whatever you guys want to name it. Always Redcraft X Deathscape 64x64 edit, because it's mainly those two blocks. And there you have it. That's your texture pack. Alright, that's the end of this video. It's probably gonna be a 20-minute video, but made a few mistakes. That's okay. I can't remember exactly all of where the textures I got it from. I would make a few mistakes here and there, and I knew that was gonna happen, but there we go. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I do not own any of these textures. I did not make any of these textures. I've only mixed them, and this is how you mix it to get the texture pack that I'm using. And the only thing I've done is I've edited the swords, colors of certain color maps and whatnot, and desaturated like the blocks, and also brighten up some things to make it more nice. Alright. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this texture pack, and you know, for all those people that have my old texture pack versions, they're not the same. The 1.8 edit is a lot different, and I've definitely made it look a lot better, especially the color maps and whatnot. But texture pack is still not perfect, you know, in my eyes. You know, I do want more textures when it comes to the 1.8 Redcraft smooth realism, and yeah. So for right now, we're just using some of the 1.8 textures from Faithful 32, and this is just, you know, yeah. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. A thumbs up is appreciated for this. Thank you. I will see you guys later.